Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amni binti Muhammad Salmizi and my matric number is 1240669. So today I would welcome you guys to my case analysis of Hoslan bin Hussin against Majlis Agama Islam Wilayah Persekutuan. So, firstly, for the introduction, the case of Hoslan bin Hussin against Majlis Agama Islam Wilayah Persekutuan, or we call as MAIP, is a significant legal battle that presents a unique intersection of personal rights, religious authority, and also civil law. This case study explores the legal and judicial process surroundings an incident where an individual was charged with contempt of court. It serves as a notable example of how the Malaysian legal system addresses contemptuous behavior and upholds integrity of the judiciary. So next, we go to the objectives. The primary objectives of this analysis is to understand the principles of contempt of court in Malaysian law and also examine the judicial reasoning behind the court's decision. By delving into the facts of the case, applicable laws, and the court's ruling, we aim to gain insights into the legal framework that governs contempt proceedings and the broader implications for similar cases in the future. So now, let's take a look at the issue. The issue is whether Hoslan bin Hussin committed contempt of court by making unwarranted remark against the bench and throwing his shoe towards the bench during the proceedings. So now, facts of the case. Hoslan bin Hussin served as Imam at Rahimah Mosque and resided in housing quarters which is owned by the Majlis Agama Wilayah Persekutuan. After his services were terminated, MAIP requests that he vacate the premises, which is a request that Hoslan refused, leading to a series of legal proceedings that would eventually reach the highest court in Malaysia. Now, I would like to explain to you guys about a law that applicable in this case. Firstly, Article 126 of Federal Constitution, Contempt of Court. This article grants the courts in Malaysia that inherent power to punish individuals for contempt of court. Contempt of court can be broadly defined as any action or behavior that disrespect the authority, justice, and dignity of the court. It can include actions or behavior that obstruct the administration of justice, such as disrupting court proceedings, making false statements in the court, or showing disrespect to the judges. Secondly, Section 13 of Courts of Judicature Act 1964, Powers of the Court to Punish Contempt. This section of the Courts of Judicature Act 1964 specifies the powers vested in Malaysian courts to punish individuals found guilty of contempt of court. The court has the authority to impose fines, imprisonment, or both, depending on the severity of the contemptuous conduct. The objective is to maintain the integrity and authority of the judicial system and to ensure that justice is administered without any obstruction. Lastly, civil procedure, contempt proceedings and court powers. The rules of civil procedure outlines the steps and procedures to be followed when initiating and conducting contempt proceedings. These rules ensure that due process is observed and the accused individual is given a fair opportunity to defend themselves. Furthermore, let's take a look at the legal proceedings at Federal Court. During the hearing, Hoslan displayed aggressive behavior by making unwarranted remarks and throwing his shoes towards the judges. This act of defiance led to him being charged with contempt of court. Contempt of court is a serious offence as it undermines the authority and also the dignity of the judiciary. For the judgment, the Federal Court of Malaysia has found Hoslan bin Hussin guilty of contempt of court due to his actions during the proceedings, which included making unwarranted remarks against the bench and throwing his shoes towards the bench. The court applied the legal definition of contempt as outlined in the Federal Constitution and the Courts of Judicature Act, concluding that Hoslan's action demonstrated clear disrespect and disruption of the court proceedings. In evaluating the case, the court ensured that due process was followed, determining that Hoslan had been given a fair opportunity to defend himself and show cause. The judges emphasized the importance of maintaining the dignity and authority of the judicial system, reinforcing that such contemptuous behavior cannot be tolerated. Consequently, the court imposed appropriate penalties on Hoslan to serve as a deterrent against similar actions in the future and to reaffirm the court's authority. This decision underscores the need to uphold the rule of law and also to ensure the administration of justice is not obstructed. This case presents several key points for discussion, reflecting on the broader implication of contempt of court in the Malaysian legal system. This case highlighted the jurisdictional conflict between civil courts and Islamic authorities. The Federal Court had to navigate the delicate balance between respecting religious authority and upholding the rule of law. The case underscores the importance of defining and also identifying contemptuous behavior in court proceedings. Hoslan's action, including his unwarranted remarks and shoe throwing, highlighted how certain behaviors can disrupt the administration of justice and also undermine judicial authority. The court's decision reinforced the necessity of maintaining judicial integrity and authority. By penalizing contemptuous actions, the judiciary ensures that its proceedings are respected and that justice is administered without obstruction. To sum up, the case underscores the challenges of managing judicial conflicts in a multi-religious society like Malaysia. It also serves as a reminder of the importance of respecting court orders and the severe consequences of contempt of court. Thank you for watching and thank you for your attention. I hope this analysis has provided you with a deeper understanding of this complex legal case. Assalamualaikum.